Oh boy. The joy ride is over. W.C. Fields, come back to us. All is forgiven. Good God. Man, and I hit the nail on the head with this one. Thinking that the joyride was truly over. Thinking, man, W.C. Fields, how could you go wrong after this? Well, welcome to number 80. Lars von Trier's Element of Crime. Oh shit. Alright, so 1984, 104 minutes. Yeah, like I said, Lars von Trier. Uh, and I'm not too familiar with Lars von Trier's work apart from some of the movies he's done, like Breaking the Waves, which came out just recently in the Criterion Collection, and then Antichrist, which yeah, also part of it, and Europa, which is part of it, and Melancholia, which I've heard of, as well as friggin', of course, Nymphomaniac. This is his first film, apparently. This is his first like major film, 1984. So yeah, he's been doing it. So I guess he's been doing it for 30 years now. How about that? So what can you say? I really don't have much to say. I mean, because there's not much I can say about this that you're gonna want to hear. Basically, it's about this detective named Fisher, who, like, the whole movie is this whole like hypnosis. He's with this like hypnotist, and he ends up telling him the story of his his last case, and it involves like this killer named Harry something or other. I forgot his name, Harry King or something like that. It's hard to remember numbers when you don't get the original case, or names rather. And he uses this book by his like disgraced colleague Osborne, who's called The Element of Crime. This book that like is like supposed to help detectives, like a very controversial way of like helping detectives get their man. Yet it involves like totally just like degrading yourself to the level of the serial killer, and that's exactly what happens to Fisher. He ends up, he befriends this Chinese prostitute, who ends up, I think, he ends up beating. He doesn't kill her. He ends up beating her in one scene, and he ends up dressing like Harry and ends up kidnapping this girl, and yeah, it's a mess. All the while, it's just totally, one of the obviously notable things about the film, and that's shot entirely in like this gold sepia tone, and I'll admit it adds to the the film noir feel, the detective, the grimy feel that I guess Von Trier was trying to pull together, and it works rather well. But just plot wise, it's just a mess. And yeah, I got lost so many times, and it's just when I thought I had it picked up again, they drop you. There's so many unnecessary clues and scenes that it just drags on, and it's only like I said 104 minutes, but it's still, yeah. Bleh. If this is seriously the custom of Lars von Trier's work, then I'm not looking forward to Europa or Antichrist, and eventually Nymphomaniac, because you know damn well Criterion's gonna pick that shit up. I'll be forced to watch that shit. Poor Charlotte Gainsborough. Where did you go wrong? But thankfully Europa is like 455, so, and then we're only on 80, so we got a long ways to go. Hold on to your soul, y'all. I'm sorry, but D+. It's a movie. It's a movie. It's a movie, it's a movie, it's a movie. It's not Unbearable Lightness of Being bad. It's not Picnic at Hanging Rock bad. It's not Solo bad. But it's bad. D plus. I give him a D plus because, you know, like first of all, it's in English, which is horrible to say because, you know, that's obviously saying that, you know, it would have been worse if it were in Danish or Swedish or whatever. But, you know, and honestly, I don't think it would have been. It wouldn't. That doesn't really make a huge difference. But it's definitely a plus. I think that's what gives it the plus, though. I probably would have given it a D if it were in Danish or Swedish, which I originally thought it was because Lars von Trier is not an American director. So there's that. But yeah, no, like I said, it's a mess. The characters are unlikable. Well, I don't think they're supposed to be likable, but yeah, it's a mess. That's bad. D plus. Oh, and then there's some 51-minute documentary with it's called Transformer about Portrait of Lars von Trier, which is mostly actually in Swedish or Danish, though some of it is in English, and it shows scenes from Breaking the Waves, Europa, Epidemic, Element of Crime. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of interesting to show that, you know, him. You know, I think that maybe his other works are just a little better. I mean, I'm just giving him hope. You know, I just think that maybe Breaking the Waves is the one that kind of just started the descent. Or maybe it was Antichrist, actually. Antichrist, Melancholia, and Nymphomaniac are the three that are going to suck. Because they showed clips from Europa, and I was like, okay, this might be kind of interesting. It sounds relatively interesting. So, but this one just D plus, and of course the trailer, which will get your attention. And yep, that's all I got. So let the unsubscriptions begin, or the dislikes, if you will. Anyway, so that's it from me. Tomorrow, Variety Lights, Fellini. Maybe, hopefully that won't suck. Actually, I'm actually kind of looking forward to Fellini because he's usually kind of got a sense of humor in most of his films. And then probably Saturday we'll do Hamlet number 82. Then Sunday, The Harder They Come. And then Monday, Good Morning. Tuesday, Pygmalion. And then yeah, like I said, I'm not sure about Alexander Nevsky. Probably Alexander Nevsky either Thursday or Friday. And then Ivan the Terrible will be probably all of Saturday or all of Sunday. And yeah, that's about as far as I can remember as far as what's next. So we're plowing through them. So anyway, that's it from me. Thanks for watching. Don't read The Element of Crime because it'll turn you into killer. And we'll see you tomorrow for Variety Lights. Until then, goodbye.